Taking a look back at the events that shaped 2010 and looking ahead to a promising new year. Those stories top the headlines this week. Details are next.
You're watching 48 News.
Welcome to the first edition of 48 News for 2011. We hope you had a great holiday season and that your year is off to a promising start.
We sure do, and on this edition of 48 News, we're going to be looking back at some of the top stories from the year just passed and updating you on the news-making events of 2010. First came a landslide win in the Sears Blue Lawn and Garden Crew online contest, netting $30,000 worth of landscaping for the park. And as the year came to a close, volunteers gathered to set the poles for the new and better Fun Forest. A major building project will take place the last week of January 2011, and your help is needed.
And what we're doing is we're setting the posts today. We've got 105 posts to set, and hopefully we can get most of them set. But this is just the foundation of what we need to finish up the end of next month, which we plan to do. The last week of next month, the end of January, is when we're really going to need some volunteers. We lost yesterday because of the snow, and so we lost some valuable time in moving forward with the project. So the end of next month, we're going to need probably maybe even close to 1,000 volunteers to really finish this project out.
If you would like to volunteer, call 382-CITY or visit cityofchesapeake.net for details. Help of all sorts and all skill levels is needed to bring Fun Forest back.
It was a graveyard smash. They played the mash. It caught on in a flash. They played the mash. They played the monster mash.
What are you're supposed to be in there directing.
I know. I thought, you know what, I would take one for the team and come out here and try to be on the other side of the camera, remind myself what it's like to be on the other side.
Yeah, well, it's hard. It's really hard.
I don't disagree.
So you guys went out and walking the streets at night, right?
Yeah, we headed down to Northwest River Park. That's a different story we did, Mark.
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
so we went down to Northwest River Park for the Ghost Train. It's an annual thing that Parks and Rec puts on down there. And
okay, well now, for those new to Chesapeake, what is the Ghost Train?
Well, actually, it's something that you get to ride on some wagons and go down through a trail. And there's,
in the woods?
In the woods. And it's very dark. It's very scary, no doubt about that. And if you're scared of the dark, you might not want to go.
Okay, but you did, and you have a report.
Yes, and I'm scared of the dark, and I made it, so.
Okay, well
we made it through to tell the story.
Okay, well let's take a look at what you got.
All right.
It's Ghost Train time. Paranormal activity is at an all-time high, so we decided to investigate for ourselves. This night is dress rehearsal for the NWR, Non-Worldly Research Project, that is.
When it comes to scaring the pants off Chesapeake residents, this group will have it down to a science. Even the younger ones are into it, including our cameraman, the biggest kid of all, Jim.
I've been working with my family for a few years.
And what's your favorite part of it?
My favorite part's the acting and the thrill of being able to ride and chase the train.
You like scaring people?
Yeah.
I think I've done this since I was 9, and I'm 14 now. It's actually really fun. My mom got into it, and then we were like, oh, let's come do it, and doing it ever since. I help people onto the trains, and then I stand out here and talk with the crowd.
What's your character name again?
Death.
Why did you choose to be Death?
All right, so tell me about yourself. What are you tonight?
Tonight I'm a ghost conductor that wanders around the tracks.
And why do this?
Because my grandson loves this better than Christmas.
Oh boy! We're heading down the trail, armed with our EMF transmitters and whatchamacallits. Let's find some ghosts.
This dress rehearsal helps the actors get into the spirit and work out any details or kinks.
Everybody, let's try it one more time. Everybody louder. You got to project your voice and speak loud.
We even got into the acting spirit ourselves.
Krista, did you hear that there's escaped convicts? No way. I heard there was an alligator. Oh my gosh, it might be coming right up from the banks of the water right there.
I don't think they'll be asking Blair to volunteer next year. Or me, for that matter.
We don't want to give everything away, so we're leaving some surprises.
I don't know about you, Krista, but I was getting some crazy things going on with my EMF reader. It was going absolutely nuts when we were out there on the trail.
Well, I had some weird lights and shadows and ghosty-looking things going on in my viewfinder. I don't know what it was.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if it like picked up some weird voices or sounds or something we didn't hear while we were out there. What do you think?
I don't know. I was totally freaking out, though.
Well, let's take it back to the studio. And
All right, but
I don't know. I'm glad you censored some of that stuff because that looked real. I mean, these guys and girls they're taking this seriously.
Yeah, this is the real deal. They do a really great job out there, and they really will scare the pants off of the Chesapeake residents.
Yeah, definitely.
So what was the scariest part for you?
I think
besides Jim.
Besides Jim Pons with the camera, I just think being out there in the dark and seeing the moon, and that freaked me out.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much, but the characters out there, they're real characters, so they really get into it, so expect a show.
Yeah, so not for the faint of heart.
No.
Not for the little ones, I don't think. Not for the really little ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they also have a maze there and whatnot, and there's, it's a whole ambiance of a big event to go to. So
cool.
it's
So
great.
Northwest River Park.
It kicks off tonight. Tonight's the first
Thursday
night.
night,
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then again next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before Halloween. So.
Very cool.
And you can go to cityofchesapeake.net/guide for more information about tickets and so on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's dark down there in the woods.
Oh, it is.
Okay, Krista, Blair, thanks very much.
Thank you.
We got to go. We'll take a break, but we'll be right back with Grady Palmer.